So we'll wait for a couple of people to come in. Hopefully they'll come in. They may have not, but I'm going to just do a quick live stream anyway. If anyone's watching after the fact, then we're currently sorting out the tripod. Just need a moment here to set up. So anyone that's watching, thank you very much for watching the live stream. It's awesome that you could join in again. And I just wanted to show off my spawning abilities this evening. So we've got the Apistogrammas right here. I'm not sure if there's someone else live. There could be. Just trying to get some people in, really. I'll get you on the better tank for now. Hi Jeff, how's it going? Hope you're well. I just wanted to show off a little bit this evening. I've come home from work and we've got the Apistogramma agassizii just here. You can see the mum sat at the cave. And look at the amount of eggs in this cave, it's ridiculous. Look at these guys. They're spawning crazy. There must be over 200 eggs right there. So I'm loving it. But thanks for dropping in, Jeff. Nice to see you. Yeah, there's some eggs there, man. Really, really happy because these guys have been a bit of a plague. But I just came in the fish room then after work, and the mum was just guarding the cave, and there's tons. She's really guarding them. I'm worried about these snails. If that's a problem, then if you guys could drop that in the comments, that'd be awesome. I haven't got my mic at the moment. Like I said, I've just got back, so I need to charge that up. The rainbow fish are doing awesome. So these guys are growing up. There's a Lemur perugia like right here. So this guy's one that shouldn't be in the tank. But I found a really nice male actually today. When I came in the fish room this morning before I went to work, they were a really nice male, showing some real nice deep blues. I'll see if you can see him. Oh, he's just here. Look. Where's he gone? Just here. Oh man, the rainbows are so hard to film. Yeah, just here, the little guy. He's got like the real dark blue fins. See the dark blue fins? So he's going to be absolutely stunning. So yeah, hope you guys are well anyway. It's Friday afternoon, evening, morning for you guys. I'm just doing this live stream because I wanted to basically, and hopefully you guys are all good, and I just wanted to say hello to everyone. I didn't do a live stream that much really. The parents move the snails. Cheers, Jeff. Thanks for saying that. Because I've had some issues with snails in these tanks at the moment. The Ramzons especially, because they'll come in and snipe the eggs. They were trying to get hold of the German blue rams, the super red German blue rams. It's really interesting. I think he thinks he's getting some brine shrimp, but he's awesome. Like this guy from Microgeophagus, he's really pretty. He's got the red tip fins, high dorsal fin, the pectorals are red, and he's also got the red like nose to him. So he's doing really good. I hope the babies come out like the dad did, because that'd be awesome. So these guys haven't spawned out for me, but the agassizii, man, I've been waiting for these eggs for so long. And now I've got the, when I walked in, as soon as I walked in, I noticed the female guard in the cave there. And I'll try and zoom in a little. There's so many eggs on top of that cave. There's got to be 200. These are the Apistogramma agassizii. So there's got to be over 200 there. Yeah, they're really nice, Jeff. Awesome fish. Only thing I'll say about rams is in every single country and everyone I've ever spoke to in fish keeping, and they're really hard to get a good quality one. I bought this guy when he was like probably I'll try and sort of this size. He was like this, so this is a tiny baby ram. He probably something like that size, and this is his alpha male of the babies that we've got. And he's turning out like his dad, I can tell already. But I bought this guy when he was like teeny tiny like this, and he's grown into this super red ram, and he's absolutely beautiful. Like, as far as fish go, especially in the tropical world, I mean, if you're not doing discus or rainbows, angels, that sort of stuff, it's very hard to find this sort of coloration. And he's really defensive, actually. That's sort of saying to me there could be some eggs in the tank somewhere. They might have hid some because the mother's there as well. And as I move, they're being real defensive, especially with a female. The female's not very defensive usually. So there could possibly be a spawn in this tank somewhere. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. They usually lay on these dishes. These are like terracotta pot dishes that I've bought with the terracotta pots, to be honest. And I got a couple of these and I just cut them in half with an angle grinder with a diamond blade. Just chopped them straight in half, and I made some Apisto caves, the ram caves, and obviously where the Apistos have spawned today, which is awesome, by the way. Really good news. So I'm not sure. There might be a spawn in here. They seem really standoffish. You can see the female so small compared, but she's got that real pink belly on her. I can't see if she's got the breeding tube down just yet, but they have spawned already, these guys. Unfortunately, I did pull a clutch of eggs, and I popped them in this fluval breeder box, but I think the change of waters actually it's ditched the eggs, unfortunately. So managed to keep them alive for about 2 days as wigglers, and it just crashed out. So unfortunately, I don't think we'll be breeding any rams from this batch. So the fish room as we go, we've got some obviously exciting news with the Apistos, but I'm thinking about doing a big scape on this. I'm thinking about doing it on a live stream as well. I'm going to buy all the plants. I'm going to take you all on a tour of some of the shops that I go to. So this is 900 long, so it's just under a metre long. So I can't remember what that is in feet and inches. Sorry for my US patrons there. And we're about 350 wide depth, and then the back bit's actually taller than the front, so we've got this like sloped glass. I'm thinking about doing a big scape and doing it on a live stream actually. I'm just going to rip it all down, take my turtle out. I've actually got some guppies in here at the moment. I've also got a ghost knife. So yeah, the ghost knife's not big enough to make the guppy snacks, but I'm just not happy with how the tank is at the moment. So we've got a driftwood in. It's a nice looking tank, don't get me wrong. We've got the I've forgotten what it's called. We've got loads of driftwood that I actually found. There's a video on my on one of my playlists on how to find driftwood. So I found these in local rivers and streams, and also stones. You can see my tail's just here. So this is Elon Musk turtle, obviously, and he's awesome. So, and then there's a ghost knife that lives in this little pot at the back. Never wants to come out. See if we can get him out. So there's a ghost knife. No name for him yet, but he lives in the back here, and they don't bother each other. It's always been good. I'm thinking about doing a scape on this tank, like I say, and I'm going to buy loads of plants, terrestrial as well. I'm going to do a big scape in this tank, get some lights on it. I want some like the duck lights that I've got on my main scape, and I'm going to put some like a higher level here where the turtle can climb out, and basically make a forest at the back there. So I'm going to have loads of terrestrial plants, loads of grasses, Paphos, you know, all the nice. You named him Elon, yeah. I have Jeff. Named him Elon after Elon Musk being the musk turtle. I thought that was a fitting name for the young little dude there. So I'm thinking about, like I said, we're going to do a scape, and hopefully it's going to be awesome for him, because the scape's a little bit sad for me. Like, I like tanks like this. It's green, it's nice, there's loads of fish, loads of activity, but this is just, I know the lights are off at the moment. Actually, I want to say as well, I'm not sponsored by anyone at the moment. If anyone wants to sponsor me, then they can. I bought a new bulb, so I have to have a UVA UVB light which goes in here, and I had the Tetra light. I'd recently went to a pet shop at the weekend and I bought a new bulb because the bulb had gone. So I bought this one. It's an Arcadia one, 50 watt heat light, UVA UVB. It's specified that it's made for turtles, does all the spectrums, and it lasted roughly 5 days before the bulb went. I think it's like £9, so $12, something like that. So I'm really disappointed in that company. Arcadia, if you're watching, if there's a fault with this bulb, we need to have words about it, because I'm not giving you a good review at the minute. You're getting 1 out of 5 stars. It was horrible, and I'll never purchase it again. So I'm going to buy the more expensive bulbs from now on, the Exo Terra bulbs, which last for a lot longer. That one were just real shoddy, I found, badly packaged. If you transporting glass bulbs, then put some packaging in there. This is just like a cardboard box, and when I opened it, actually, I'll just show you guys, it's just like an empty box, which is fair enough. But I mean, if I were transporting something that's like a bulb, so the one that I got, so this, I'd want something a bit more substantial, it's really thin glass. The fitment and stuff, we're going to sorry about duckweed, I think I've dipped it in the water there, but it's just, I don't know, I just think there should be something more substantial. The bulb were terrible. It's from Arcadia, and for this Exo Terra, I've got to have a heat light on this tank because of the turtle. It needs UVA UVB so it can shed its shell and obviously grow. So now you've left me for some, like a week or so in a bulb, and that's not down to Arcadia. Obviously I've got to do work and stuff, and I was really disappointed in the bulb and what sort of spectrums and stuff. It didn't seem as bright. It was just not as good as the Exo Terra ones. And that's what my tank name's Exo Terra. So they do loads of different paludariums. They do the aqua paludarium, like this one here. This one's actually not available anymore, so this is a 900 by 350 whatever. So this one's not available anymore to buy, but I need a bulb, so I'm going to do a bit of a review on probably the next one, and get the heat light set up. But like I say, I want to do a scape on here, get loads of plants, like I want it lush green, from the front to the back basically, and hopefully we can sort that out. On the rainbow fish front, I'm going to be sorting out with the wholesaler when I can sell these fish. If you do want any sort of fish for profit videos or anything like that, I've got some experience here. I've been doing it for 2 years, and I've done it since I started fish keeping basically. And I'm going to be selling these guys out because I need to make room for the better fry that we've got just here, and also I need to make some room for the German blue rams that we've got just down here. And I've been looking at putting some bigger tanks in at the bottom there, just to grow out some other fish. So I'm trying to breed some angels at the minute. I'm currently conditioning them. I bought them from very young at dime size, and they're currently about about maybe 20 centimeters tall. So I'm going to be feeding them guys up, hopefully, and we're going to be getting a 4-foot tank to do with the angelfish. Basically that tank is going to be dedicated to angelfish at the back there. But like I said to you guys, hope you're all well. It's a bit of an unplanned, this is what I do, I just drop on a live stream and hopefully you guys will just come in your flock. It's really nice to be able to do memberships now, so I can do memberships now. If you guys want to be members, I put it at the lowest price, which is 99p. That's what YouTube specifies. If you do want to be a member, you can pay 99p a month. I am going to be doing some members only videos, and I'm also going to be doing some members only live streams in the future. I don't want to cut all you guys off though. If you can't afford the 99p, that's totally fine. I will be putting other videos up on my main channel, on my main page, with the shop tours on. I've got some really nice shop tours coming up actually, that I've been negotiating with the owners to see if we can get some time when the shops are closed to sort of go down. We'll do a bit of an interview with the shopkeepers, and we'll also buy some fish while we're there, because that's what we do. They support me, I support them, and that's how we get on this fish network that we've got. But like I say, hopefully you guys will jump on board and be a member. It helps me to travel. It's 99p a month. You know, if there's 10 of you guys, it's £10 extra that I can put in fuel. It's not a lot of money for me. You know, some of the shops that I go to, it costs me sort of £50, £60 to go to these shops. It takes me all day to film. I'm filming literally from like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be filming till sort of like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I've got to get back, and I need to. You right, Rob? How we doing? Once I've done the filming, I've got to be getting home, and then I'm editing the film until sort of 9, 10 o'clock at night. So I don't think it's unreasonable. 99 pence. I know you're paying for other channels. It can cost you you'll be paying, £5.99, £6 a month. That's, to me, it's not that much money, but to some people it can be a lot of money. So I've just set mine at 99 pence. I'd really like it if you guys could become members. And like I say, I'm going to do some exclusive content, shop tours, all that kind of stuff for you guys. And I'm also going to keep up with my people that can't or don't want to be members. And I'll also do some shop tours and stuff for you guys as well. But I hope you're all well this evening. We land on the weekend. If any of you guys in the UK are on the stream tonight, you'll know that there's a massive football match coming up on Sunday. So we've got England v Spain, which is the final for Euros. If you're all going to be up for watching that, I'm sure. It's going to be a mad football match, and I hope you all have an awesome evening with your friends and family if you're watching that as well. It's a big game for England, and anyone in the US will know that football's absolutely massive here in the UK. How are we doing, Rob? Nice to see you in the chat. Graham Marshall, nice to see you there too. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for saying congratulations there on being able to get my memberships. It's been it's been a long slog for me. I always wanted to get to 1,000. That was my goal. But as I started going onto YouTube and starting doing content and doing other videos and just doing my fish room in general, the hobby took over me getting over 1,000. So I started appreciating the fish more, the tanks more. And doing more content was more documenting what I was up to. We're never to make money really, and it still isn't now, to be fair. Like, I'm not there to make money. I want to document my progress. Been a while for me to members, mate. Yeah, I know, Jeff. I know you've just recently got that as well. Just £2 hasn't shown up, mate. I'm on my phone, Rob, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Every little helps, doesn't it? When you've got, we're all in the hobby. We all know how expensive this is to run. Like, we're just general average people. I'm an average guy. I do have my own business. So I'm probably a little bit more well off than some people because I've got my own business and stuff. But in general, this is not an expense that I take in my day-to-day bill keeping. It cost me an absolute fortune. Anyone that's in the UK at the minute knows the energy prices, they're horrendous. Like, they're absolutely horrendous. And I've just got a shed in my garden, like everyone else. Yeah, we're just average day folk. We're just working class, blue-collar guys, and we've just got this hobby that costs an absolute fortune. This is a shed in my garden. I ain't got a mansion. This is just a basic shed. So trying to heat a shed while we're going through winter when it's like, I don't know, if it's like 12 degrees outside on a bad day, I've got to make sure this room's like 20 odd degrees, and that shows on your bills. Like, you get a bill at the end of the month and your wife's kicking your ass because you've got you pay an extra £70 a month for something on your bills. It soon shows up. Do you know what I mean? Like, we need to. The energy crisis is nuts at the moment, and keeping tropical fish in a non-tropical climate is expensive as. Yeah, I'm with you, Rob. I'm with you. 32k on his hobby. It's like me. Like, I breed fish now, so I've got these rainbows here. This tank, right, has probably got like 50 rainbows in. So these 50 rainbows have took me 2 months to feed. So I've been on baby brine shrimp, running that 24 hours a day to feed these guys that are probably going to sell for like £3 each. The 3 times 50 is £150. The £150 that I make off these fish is probably going to buy me, I don't know, 6 months worth of brine shrimp, maybe ish. So these fish here that have cost me like maybe £70 to breed, have cost me, you know, like 70 quid, and then I make 150. There's just no comfort unless you've got a massive warehouse. You've got space to breed millions of fish. I mean, I do this for a hobby, so like these, I've done the blue rainbows now. I'll just check them off the list. Better fish, check them off my list. Blue rams, check them off my list. Epistogram, Agassiz. Rob, check this out. This is awesome, by the way. You've just dropped in after this. Check out this cave. These are the Agassiz Super Reds. Look at that. That's just nuts. So there's like 200 eggs. I think the Ramsons are getting way stuck into them eggs. I'm not happy about them Ramsons snails, but they're loving it. I think we might need to pull this and meth blue them. I'm not sure. Or I'm being nervous. I'm not sure. I did big rims, and I may be able to get Viz big rims off Brian via Glen. Fancy joining an order? Oh, a big tub, you mean? Big tins, yeah. I'm game. So Rob, I've got a local fish store as well, HD1 Aquatics, and the guy that I talked to there is awesome. Like, he's been fish keeping for years, but he does big tins of brine shrimp as well. But I think they were talking like $250 or something for a tin, which is expensive. Like, where am I going to store it? How long is it going to last for? Is the moisture going to get into it? So I said to him, basically, if anyone else, because there's obviously other breeders in my town, if anyone else wants to share a tin, then I'm willing to go 50-50. I'll do thirds or whatever, and I'll put into that. But if you've got a guy, and if you and Glenn want to sort out thirds, let me know and we'll sort it out. You know, we'll get you a postal address, and I can transfer your money, no problem, and we'll sort that out. Wow, that's cheap. Yeah, I'm game for that. Is that for the full tin, Rob? I'm gonna stick it on a tripod, guys, because my arms are killing. I've been doing 800 by 800 polished porcelain tiles today, so I've been doing that for like the last 4 days, and my arms and my back, and I'm like 38 years old, but I feel like a 90-year-old at this point. I'm really struggling, like my arms and my hand. Like, I'll show you my hands right now. Like, look at the palm of my hands. You see the blisters in the middle of my hands? I've just been like solid working, trying to make a living with my family as a blue collar guy. So my hands are real burnt out. So as much as I'm a fish keeper, I'm also, like, you can see the blisters like here in mid my hands. It's so bad, like so bad. Trade price. Yeah, I'll take that, Rob. If you can get trade price for that, just drop me a message on Insta or that Facebook page, and we'll swap details, and I'll send it over to you. No problem at all. Taiwan Red. Jeff Pelham Aquatics. Relax, Dave. Enjoy yourself. We're here. Yeah. Thank you very much, Jeff. It's nice for you guys to drop in. Obviously, Jeff did give me some advice a little while ago, saying don't ever do a live stream without pre-planning it, which is a good bit of advice, I must say. I always sort of have like an extra hour, you know, where I can just do like a live stream. I never really plan it, and I think if I planned it, so I get less people in my live streams because I never plan it out first. I should say, like, I'm going to be on at this time, but you never know who else is on, and a lot of people are loyal to other people, so they'll go and watch their live stream instead. So I want to do live streams because I really like the connection, and the reason why I do live streams now is because of Jeff's page. So the first live stream I ever did, pop up, it's fine, yeah. So Jeff's just saying there, pop up, it's fine, sometimes it's the best. So the reason why I do live streams now is because I did an original live stream about, I don't know, 4 months ago, Jeff, maybe 5, on Jeff Pelham's page, and he's got like an awesome group of people that do live streams, and it just gave me the confidence. As soon as I did that one, it gave me the confidence to answer questions. And I know there's a lot of people like, say like Nick from Keeping Fish Simple. His page were very much like, his YouTube channel, sorry, were very much like mine. So I used to do very much fully edited videos. So I'd take all the content, I'd spend hours and hours just videoing and filming, do the shop tours, and then I'd take all the footage home. Hi 3G, how we doing? I'd take all the footage home, and I'd be just sat there like editing for hours and hours, and then I'd put out that video, and then you just get comments and likes and watch time, and you know, everything was good. Whereas now it's much more interactive. So you guys, we have Rob tonight, Dave. Would love having you again. Yeah, I'll come on, Jeff, no problem. So it's much more interactive for me to do videos on a live stream, because I really enjoy getting the comments and suggestions. Like, you guys can sometimes, I'll be scanning around my fish room, and you guys will just notice something. You'll be like, Dave, do not have that plant in next to that plant, or you need to put, you know, something there to make a cave or whatever. And I really enjoy that interaction, and it gives me some more knowledge, because I am quite new to the fish keeping hobby. And I always say this, you know, like some of you guys have been out there doing this for like 20-30 years. Some of you have been doing it for 50 years. I've been in the hobby now, I always say 2 years, and it's not actually 2 years. Originally when I got my first fish tank, it was probably about, I don't know, 15 years ago, and I got rid of that tank, and I've been back in the hobby like I am now, breeding tanks and all this stuff, for probably about maybe 4 years, something like that. But obviously I've come to this property now, and we moved here on the sort of proviso that we could do a fish room at the back. So this is where we are now. We've got a fish room, I'm breeding. You know, I want to do more projects. So like, I'm going to do the aquascape stuff. I want to do an aquascape. 50 years in August, is Jeff saying. I want to do a massive aquascape on the turtle tank. That tank just looks so sad to me. I come in the fish room every day, come here in the morning, come here in the afternoon, and it just looks sad, dull. There's no plants in there, and I just want to make it, I want to liven it up a bit, get some real nice like semi-aquatic plants at the back, and then we're going to come down at the front, get some fully aquatics at the front, and I just want to put in like some, you know, some heavy nutrients. I'm going to go maybe pond soil at the bottom, a nice gravel there, and then cap it off with some nice sand as well. And I'm thinking we could just do some really nice crypts in there, so we can get some creeping crypts on there, and just do all the mad ones. I want like cryptocorn, you know, the Willisii, stuff like that, pink flamingo, and just have a nice little corner what's planted out. And then I might do some like Monte Carlo, you know, do a bit of an aquascape on the front there, and have a bit of a grass bit at the front. That'd be pretty cool, because when I come in the fish room, the whole fish room looks really good and clean and nice, and everyone's, you know, all the fish are happy and stuff. But that one tank's really getting on my nerves at the minute. It just doesn't fit in with the rest of the fish room. Also, while you guys are online, I'd love to ask this. I've got a massive, I forgot what it's called. I've got a big Paphos cutting. So someone give me a cutting from a Paphos plant. It's probably got about, it's in the turtle tank. I'll try and show you actually. So the Paphos that I got, I went to a fish shop recently. So it's in the sad turtle tank. But they give me this cutting for the Paphos. It's growing really slowly, so the roots are massive. So I just dangle the roots down here in the water. I just usually put them over there. But I don't know if this is a coloration of the Paphos plant, or if it's supposed to be just all green, or if that's a nutrient deficiency or something. I could really do a Keith in the chat, because he knows about plants. But this one, it just seems to be struggling. I thought it was a real fast grower, but it's been really slow for me. And I'm not sure what's going on with it. So it's got the yellow, I'm not sure what variant it is. I mean, it's healthy as hell. Like this thing's real healthy. We're cutting that they took off their plant. So I'm assuming here somewhere, because this is really soft and horrible, like rotting off. But the rest of it's real green and nice, and the leaves are really good as well. And it's got this like root structure that comes down, and it's a big root, like it's massive, the root structure. So I've just put this in the turtle tank, because this has got the most bio load probably in the fish room, because most of the fish that I've got are real small, so this tank's probably got the biggest bio load to feed the plant. But I've actually took a cutting off there, with the with the nodes on there, and I've actually just popped it. It's like a Aldi tomato mascarpone pot that I usually use for my brine shrimp, and I've just took some potting compost, and I've just popped a little piece in here. This had a node on the bottom, so hopefully we'll get some roots. I think that is that a root just here. That's a strange place to be. Oh no, it's throwing a new leaf. So I've just potted a little piece up in this pot here just to see if it grows quicker submerged or in the pot, if you know what I mean. And I've been feeding this with, basically when I do water changes, I've been dropping I've been cleaning out my sponges in a bucket basically, and any water that comes out of the sponges I've been feeding to this plant, which is awesome. But the plants in general that I've got in the fish room are doing really well. So the Paphos, I'd love to know about this one, because I've never really done terrestrial plants. Most of my plants have been underwater. So we've got the Siamensis 53B, and then we've got the Limnophilia at the back there. We've got all sorts. We've got the cryptocorns, we've got loads of hair algae in here. I don't know what's going on with that. Loads of cherry shrimp as well. Like there's a big cherry mama there, just here, but you can see in the background, just behind her, you can see the little babies. We've got babies all over the place. And these are Bloody Mary shrimp, and they're doing awesome. They're doing really well. So, in the better tank, we've got the Java fern pot just here. And then we've got the Ceciliflora again. And then we've got sort of like, back here we've got the Amazon swords. This is, I always forget its name. Forgotten for that. Siamensis 53B, and then we've got the oh my god, someone on the chat help me out. What is this? I always forget its name. It drives me nuts. Water wisteria, that's it. No one helped me out in the chats, by the way. Thank you. So we've got the water wisteria in there. Loads of this again. This tank's got probably the most variety. We've got the water wisteria, hairgrass, Limnophilia Ceciliflora, 53B Siamensis. We've got Amazon sword at the back. Jeff, Amazon swords, I will help you out right now. Buy these, because these are, I'm not sponsored by the way, API root tabs. MD Fish Tanks uses these. You want some of these, Jeff? Cut them into 4, so split them in half, and then you want to get, when you're doing them, you want to split them into 4, so cut them in half both ways. And these root tabs, don't buy Tropica ones, they're rubbish. Don't buy any other root tabs. API root tabs, and as much as people say they don't like API leaf zone, it's the best aquatic fertilizer on the market, and I don't care what anyone says. I've got plants and stuff growing all over the place, and if you start planting tanks in the house, I'm running CO2 on them, get bad boys. I've got the API root tabs. These are bad ass. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not sponsored by these guys, but if you just stick one of these, cut into 4, underneath that Amazon sword. I mean, I've got a few little gaps and stuff. I'm not running CO2. The temperature's like kind of high. The duckweed's absolutely caning the nitrates out of the water. And you need to get some, Jeff's just saying there's using Seachem tabs that don't work. Do not buy Seachem, they're rubbish. Because what you end up with the Seachem ones is, you'll push them into the gravel, and you end up with like these tiny little balls everywhere. And they're crap, real bad. Get the API ones, Jeff. They're like literally, I'm not even sure how much I paid for these. It might have been £15 for 10. But the difference is with these is, you see how it's in like a tablet form? Like you can see it there. It's in like a tablet form. I'll take one out of the packet, look. So these are like a chalky tablet, like this. And all you do is get them between your fingers and just snap them like that. And I usually cut them into 4. And what I'll do is I'll go around the Amazon sword plant. So I'll put like one each corner, like this, I don't know. And these are properly good. Like, I put one of these under an Amazon sword plant once, so I put like 2 tabs under it. Within about 4 months, the Amazon sword plant was like nearly 2 foot tall and throwing out, it had like a mother plant stem coming out the top of it. And I got like 16 fucking Amazon swords out of it. They are the one. Buy them definitely. Everyone shouts about API, saying they're rubbish, and I disagree highly. These are the ones that you need to be buying. I don't know if you guys can get them in the US, but these root tabs, if you're trying to do any aquascape, like if I put this whole root tab underneath this Siamensis 53B, I bet within 2 weeks it'd be like it'd be growing out the top of the tank, like literally out here, and that's with no CO2. It's just with the root tabs, because as soon as they get the nutrients from the roots, they go off. Like all the algae die because the plants are booming, and also the API root zone as well. It's so potent, that stuff. People always give it a bad shout because like there's MD fish tanks use it, and everyone that uses it's sponsored. But the stuff's so potent, and in combination with this, it's really, really good. You don't need no CO2 boost or anything like that. Just use the root tabs, plant it out like really heavy planted. Use the API root tabs in the leaf zone, and I guarantee you will have success, 100%. It's a great product. I'm just going to pop it down, guys. I'm trying to hold the tripod again. Like I said, I've had a real heavy week at work, doing my tiling job. Well, my business that I've got, and my hands, like I was saying, my hands are. Like, you can see the blisters I've got in the middle, like in the middle of my hands. That's from my trowel as I'm building. Hi, Craig. Nice to see you there. So as I've been working this week, like it's burnt my hands out literally. I've got blisters on every finger and then like in the middle of my hand as well. I've just been working so bad this week. I'm working without shouting about what I do. I've been working on like a big mansion house, a really expensive house. It's a £3 million house, and I've been there for 6 months or so. And they're using like really big tiles, big Roman type tiles, and it's been real hard slog. So everything that I've been doing is very much manual labour, and it's been a tough old sketch there, but we get through these things. It's been a good earner for me and my family, for me to go out and work there, so I'm not complaining whatsoever, but you do end up with these, at the moment I'm sat on a stool behind the camera and my hands are burning because my back's killing. Like, it's just bad. It's bad, but I'm young enough to do it, and I'll continue to do that until I don't need to do it anymore. So, but I hope you're all well. Nice to see you there, Craig, in the chat. I was trying to catch up on the chats a little bit, guys, because I've been missing out a little bit while I was swinging the camera around. Hey Zen, how are we doing? We've also got collaborations of crustaceans, is it? Maybe I might have said that wrong. I've just lost you there. But nice, thank you all for coming in and joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate any time you guys drop in and just sort of talk fish. Really, that's what we're here for, isn't it? We're all here for the hobby. We all want to know about fish and shrimp. So if you guys have got any questions, you're a good man, Dave, says Jeff. Yeah, I tried to be. I'm just it's one of them, and you just got to work hard for your family. That's the. I mean, I don't have any breaks at work. When I get to work in the morning, obviously I'm my own boss because I'm self-employed. But I tend to. I'd rather just get the work done and get out of there. So I get in there early and I'll work real hard till I can go home. So I do that every day, and you know it's a tough old slog sometimes, but you've got to do it for your family, haven't you, at the end of the day. My stepdaughter's got a prom on Sunday, so I'll be attending that. Unfortunately, it clashes with the England match with Spain, and it's the final, so I might have to behave myself a little bit and go easy on the alcohol for the England match. But these things got to happen, haven't they? You know, we've all got families and stuff, so. So what are you guys up to? Are you in your fish rooms? Are you just listening on the bus? Are you watching on the TV? Let me know in the chat. That'd be awesome. Do you want to see anything in the fish room, or do you know anything about us, or do you let me know, guys? Just let me know in the chats, and I'll tell you all about it. How's your page going, Jeff? I'd love to know about that. How's the live streams been treating you? Discus. Yes, is that to me? I'm not sure. Back to bed, it's early. What was the last comment? Jeff was saying discus. Am I getting any discus? Is that a question, Jeff? I think I may be a little bit delayed on the stream, on the comment section. Are you asking if I'm going to get some discus, Jeff? Because man, I'd love to buy some. You have discus? I don't have discus, Jeff, but I think I might have to get some. I don't have any discus at the moment. I think that's like the pinnacle of fish breeding. Like if you can breed discus in the tropical world, you are basically Jesus, I think. I'm not sure. So I've just lost that person again. The collaboration. What's your actual name? It says saying your full YouTube channel. I'm with you there, Rob. I'm needing to set up a discus tank soon. I'd love to do that. Maybe we should buy some discus, like a breeding pair, and I'll just breed the hell out of them, and then we'll just split the fry. Like that'd be awesome. Adele, nice to meet you, Adele. Lots of people call me COC also. Yeah, it's just a long name to say, Adele. I'd rather call you Adele if that's your actual name. But thanks for popping in on the stream tonight. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. And hopefully we'll see you soon. I've just missed Jeff's. So Jeff's just saying, yes, Greg, 3G has discus, Rob. 3G, that's not an obvious awkward name. I'd like to know your name as well, if you can pop it in. If you don't want to, you don't have to, by the way. You can just put, my name's 3G. It's like 4:25 AM, just waking up for work. I'm guessing you're in the States, Adele. And you love my Yorkshire accent, so that's why you've tuned in. 3G is Greg the Guppy guy, hence 3G. Fair enough. Oh, you're in Australia. My sister lives in Australia. She's lived there for 15 years, I think, 14 years. So she lives in Kalgoorlie, you know, the little mining town in the centre of Australia. And she absolutely loves it. She's never coming back to England, that's for sure. She loves Australia. She did the Gold Coast as well. She used to backpack around the world, so she's done loads of places. Kalgoorlie is where she lives now. She went on in Brisbane. I'm going to come to Australia because rainbow fish are my thing. As you can see, we've got blue rainbows. I love rainbows. I'd love to go over to Nick's store as well. Keep Fish Simple. I'd love to visit that store. That's one of my bucket list goals. I want to do the Gold Coast. I want to check out Western Australia. I'm not one of these that goes to cities. I'd rather be in the outback, renting a camper van and getting stuck in the mud. That's my kind of vibe. I'm planning on maybe in August. Or to go over to see Nick, that'd be awesome. So yeah, that'd be real good to go down to there. That'd be like my biggest fish shop tour, I think. Going over to Oz. I fancy going to Oz and checking out Nick's store and doing like a massive video on it. And also I want to go and check out Aquarium Corp as well in Seattle in America, in Washington. That'd be great. Keep Fish Simple, these homebred puffers. Yeah, so I was talking about this to my partner Adele, because we can get like, I was saying to my partner, I was saying, you know, we can get pufferfish for like £6, which is equivalent to about $5 Australian. Well, it might be $8 Australian. And when I was looking on Nick's channel when he put his video on, I think he was selling them for like $90. which is absolutely insane. But I understand that Australia can import pufferfish at the moment, or even pea puffers, which is a real shame. Yeah, he's homebred about 8. I think he's got more than that at the moment. So he's I mean, he is, as far as I'm concerned, as good as Master Breeder Dean. He set up. He was working from a garage in, from his granddad's house, and he had probably, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 tanks in there, and he's built up a business out of that, which I really, in my eyes, I'm a kind of business guy myself. I really appreciate what it takes to make something from a garage to having a shop and then making your own food and all that sort of stuff. Is awesome. Sorry, Jeff, I missed that comment. What it does is it pops up and then it vanishes. Or the whole parasites. Oh, so Adele, I'm assuming they're not allowed to import them to Australia because the parasites that they bring into the country. Is that right? Jeff's just saying he's got pea puffers here. I've seen for $5. Yeah, that's roughly the same in England as well, Jeff. So similar to United States, where Jeff Pelham's from, similar sort of price to what we're buying here in the UK. So Adele's just saying there's store hours are now a few. Yeah, I just checked out his video the other day, Adele, and noticed that it started opening a few days a week instead of just Saturdays. And I think that were a good idea from the beginning. I think when he did the collab with Corey McElroy from Aquarium Co-op, I think Corey might have said to him, you need to, because I always wondered that he's got a massive fish store. Like, I know the shop itself's really small, but the actual breeding section of that store is massive. So he's got millions of fish at the back, and for him to open one day a week just seemed like a waste of time to me. At least open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then close for the week. So anyone that's working full time, whatever, can work Monday to Friday, and maybe catch the store. If he opened at sort of, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the evening until sort of 8 o'clock on a Friday evening, and they were open then till Sunday. That's the best sort of hours for any sort of fish project that is going on for selling fish. And Adele's just saying there, she's assuming the reason why they're not allowed to be imported is because the pea puffers do hold parasites, which is a good reason for the Australian customs and excise to stop them coming into the country. It's just one of them things. If the supply of fish are causing problems for the native species, so sort of like where Jeff's from in the US, there's a lot of South American fish that have taken over a lot of rivers and streams, mainly, the big mouth bass, Oscars. There's the snakehead that just kills mainly all the native fish. So stuff like the tilapia, what were really popular in America at one point, especially in the rivers and streams, they were really strong aquarium fish as well at one point. Tilapia, and now tilapia is it's dwindled out. People don't want them anymore. And that's because you got stuff like snakeheads that are taking them out in the local streams and stuff. So I'll just try and scroll back a little bit. It's going too fast for my phone. I'm on my phone streaming tonight, so it's a little bit difficult. Where we got to? Jeff Pelham again. The Zach is now. Yeah, that's true. Zenjin just saying the same. All parasites, and we've got Adele again. Oh, sorry, I keep trying to scroll. It's pulling down my menu screen. So if it's bouncing around a little bit, it's my fault, guys. Sorry about that. So Zen's just saying, Jeff P, I have delivering stage 5. Oh man, it keeps going off. That's really annoying because I'm trying to read the comments. Sorry, Zen. I would just like halfway through your comments. There. Adele's just laughing at me because it's all going Pete Tong. Too many migrants for me to be on the panel or an interview. Oh. Just started around noon at 3:30 p.m. We will rock. So that sounds like Jeff Pelham setting up a live stream without me. I'm taking it that Zenny doesn't like to be on the camera, is what I'm getting from you guys. Zenny, it's easier than you think. I was exactly the same. When I did the panel for Jeff Pelham's live stream, I was like, oh my god, everyone's watching me. It's going to be horrendous. Does my hair look good in this shirt? But no one's really watching you. They just want to know what you're up to in half an hour. Oh. Is that you? Are you doing Aquariums Anonymous meeting in half an hour? Hi Marie. I'm losing track here, like I don't know if I'm delayed a little on the oh, here's Marie. Nice to see you, Marie. I was just saying, Mandy, it's fine. Yep. Thanks for dropping in, Marie. It's awesome to see. Sorry for clashing with your live stream the other day. I wasn't attempting to clash it on purpose. I was just trying to do a live stream because I hadn't really done one for a little while. But it's nice to see you in. I haven't much time to chat to you. I've been working like real solid at the moment. It's been a tough week actually. So I've been Kings Arnold, how are we doing? Yes, sir. I was trying to catch up with you, Marie, on some comments on some of the videos that you did. I thought they were awesome, to be honest. The little the shots that you did, they were really great. I did watch most of them. I tried commenting on some of them. Like I say, I've been absolutely killing myself at work. But I usually just try and, even if you're on a live stream, Marie, I'll jump on and I'll just like leave my phone in a corner. I may not be watching, but I'm listening, and I also like it. And I hope you're doing well anyway. And also Arnold, I did speak to Arnold anyway about some stuff. Okay, David, see you soon. With some sponsor stuff. Maybe I'll chat to you on text or email, whichever. But who's going? Is someone going? I've lost track. Again, this goes so fast, can't keep up. Bless you. Okay, catch you soon. Is that for me, Marie? Arnold? I don't know. What's going on? I've lost track, man. This is so hard. This is so hard. Arnold, I hope you're well, my friend. Nice to see you on the stream. Catching a bit. Rob's getting off. Catching a bit, Dave. Catching a bit, Rob, even. I hope you have a good evening. Yes, let's catch up soon. Are you getting off, Marie, as well? Get Haley to do the chat. Yes, sir. I was thinking about getting Haley on the live stream. I think that'd be really good. Because I think it's a bit, for me, the fish keeping hobby is, I mean, I might be talking totally out of turn. Maria, I hope you understand what I'm saying to you. But I think it's very male orientated, and I think it'd be really nice to have more girls involved in it. So there's a lot of guys that are like, yeah, this is what your pH should be, and this is what you should do, and this is that, and whatever. I think it'd be really nice to do like a bit of a me and Haley chat, because she keeps better fish as well, and she does a really, really good job of it. And she's quite willing to talk on camera, which is awesome. And she understands my hobby. Like, I'm obviously the crazy breeder of the family, whereas Haley's much more of a purist. She likes I've got a nice plant and my beautiful betta fish, and my cycle's perfect. And I think that's really nice to have that kind of vibe, because you get a lot of people like me, so the guy of the hobby, who's just totally like, I'm going to breed everything and make £1 million off doing it. And I don't think that's very good. I think to have a lot more women in the hobby is great as well, because I always find, I mean, I might be talking out of turn here, and I know there's a lot of guys that watch my channel as well. I find the girls have got a much better eye for detail. So when they're doing the aquascapes are like absolutely perfect compared to the dudes. the guys make a nice job of it. Don't get me wrong. We all talk about the pH, and we all. I think when the guys do a tank, it's very much, well, I've got 200 litres of CO2 pumping into this tank, and I fertilise with this, and I've got this drip acclimate into whatever pH and hardness. Whereas the girls are just like, well, that plant looks really nice in the back. Do you know what I mean? That they simplify the hobby for everyone, and I think that's real nice as well. And they make it a much more enjoyable factor. Like, I'm always like, oh my god, I've got a misted tank, whereas my partner's more like, you know, the plants look really nice there. So I think it'd be a good idea to get Hayley on the camera at some point. I'll have to ask her about that and maybe do a joint collaboration live stream. That'd be good. But as we stand now, guys, I've not really got haha yet. I thought you'd be confused. From Pure and Shrimple, aka Marie. Oh, sorry, Marie, I did not mean to do that. I don't even know what I pressed. I'm really sorry about that. I have no idea how to put that back. Hopefully you can still comment. What was that? Hayley's in the chat. Marie, I've hidden your comment, and I don't know why I've done that. I've just touched the screen. Can Marie still talk in chat? I don't think I like what he said. Pure and Shrimple was hidden by... Oh my god, I think I've just like properly deleted Marie, which is real bad. If any of my people, so like Hayley, anyone that's an admin right now, make Marie visible again. That'd be awesome. Arnold, are you still in chat? I think you was a mod. Was unhidden. Thank you, Arnold. I'm so sorry, Marie. I pressed my phone screen and it just went mental. I feel so bad. Arnold, you're a legend. Thank you very much. Jesus. She can still get in. She's got a secret account. Oh my god, I felt so bad. Then I'm like red-faced. I've just deleted Marie. Arnold, you're a legend. Like, I knew I had some mods in there that I'd made mods. I knew Arnold didn't know what to do. Oh my god. Adele, I know, so bad. Can't believe I did that. Marie's such a nice woman as well, and I just like fully deleted her. It's because I'm streaming off my phone, so I've got like the chat that pops up, and then I try and click it because it like vanishes away, it like dissolves into my screen again. And as it was dissolving, I like clicked it, and then something else came up, and it just fucking wiped her out straight away. Sorry about that, Marie. I am sorry about that. Arnold's a legend though. He got you back, even though you've got a sneaky account and all to come back in. It don't matter to me because that's still another subscriber as well, which is awesome. Double subscribed. You should get a free membership for that, actually. Being double subscribed, that's pretty awesome. I don't think anyone else is double subscribed. By the way, if you do have a grandma, mother, dad, son or daughter, please make sure they subscribe to horizonfishkeeping.com. Memberships are 99p. I've done it on the on the lowest price I can. Please help my channel out because we're struggling over here in the UK. Thank you. Oh my god. She's in, she's back. She's been in the naughty corner, now she's back. Yeah, welcome back. That's awesome. Sorry about that, Maria. That were a bad move. You're probably my best subscriber, or one of them, anyway. Best behaviour now, definitely. You don't want to be putting Dunsat on as well, and sitting in the corner again. So yeah, on that note, has anyone got any questions about my fish room? Don't apologise. No. Yeah, it's awful. Like, I think YouTube should make it much easier for us to conversate on here because there's so much going on. Like, you can't. it's a struggle. I'm just going to get my charger, guys, because my phone's about to ditch its battery and we'll be getting cut off. So, be one moment. We're back. So Haley's just helped me out there with the charger. I just need to find somewhere to pop it. So the shaky view, guys. So thanks for checking in on this Friday evening. Marie, I'm assuming that you'll be watching the match on Sunday for the final. It should be a good one with Spain. Anyone else in the UK is definitely watching that match. Only Oscars. Welcome to level 1. Thank you very much for joining as a member. That's awesome. That's great. Thank you very much. Hope everyone is well, Haley Hunter says. That's my partner, if anyone doesn't know. Adele, that's my partner. She's the better keeper of the family. And I've got a next batch of better fish coming up, and I'm sure she'll take first choice of them. I think I've got about 110 better fish in a tank, so they're going to be awesome. It's a nice turnout tonight on a Friday. Try and show you actually the better fry. Might be a bit jiggly for a minute, guys, but try and drop in on the better fish. Don't let Dave have all the fun. Oh, she has some fun too. So these are the better fry, guys. Hopefully you can see them. Does it zoom when I zoom? Like if I zoom the screen, is it zooming for you guys? I'm not sure if it does. I'd like to know. Yes, it zooms, so thank you, Adele. So these are my better fry. I think there's about 110 better fish in here. And we've also got some assassin snails, because snails are doing my treeing at the moment and eating all my fish eggs. But these guys are not coloured up just yet. These are the babies from some fish that I bred recently, which are Haley's male betters with my female betters. So I picked up some female betters and I've been breeding Haley's better fish, which are lovely, by the way. Yeah, assassin snails will eat shrimp, unfortunately. If they can catch them, they've got like a snorkel type of mouth thing that they zoom in, and they'll do it on a nightmare. They'll creep up on them and put this snorkel thing into the shell, and basically eat them from the inside out like a tarantula would with a fly. So yeah, they're not. Assassin snails are real bad for shrimp tanks. Some people say they're okay. I highly disagree and say that assassin snails, for any shell type fish or for any shell type aquatic stuff, they will get into the shells and eat them, which is disappointing. But I've got a massive spawn, so I'll try and show you. My Agassiz pistos have just spawned, and this is why I don't like snails at the moment. I'm trying to breed the oh man, it's zoomed in so bad. I'm trying to breed the pistos, so I've got the pisto tank just here. So these are the Apistogramma agassizii Super Reds, and if I zoom in a little there in the back, there's a female just about there. Get a torch. And if you can just see all that pink on top, there's probably about 200 eggs, maybe 100, well 150 maybe. So they've just bred, which is awesome, because I've got the Apista Super Reds. You guys probably know all my fish by now because I post videos all the time. So my German Blues, and I've got the Apista Cockatoides as well. So the female's just in the cave. She's not spawned yet, and he's really shy, this male. I don't know what's up with him really. Compared to, I've got one down here. This guy is just like, oh man, my tripod's too low. Sorry guys for the shoddy camera angles. So this is my Apistogramma Cockatoides male, and he's pretty badass, to be fair. He's looking real nice. But I've been struggling a little bit to get him to breed. I mean, I think is he a triple red because he's got the pectorals too. Cockatoides. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's looking awesome. Hair algae, because that's what we do. And the female's really nice as well. She's got the colours. So this is the female. You want to see all the Apistos, Marie? Yeah. So this is the Cockatoides female. So usually the Cockatoides females are usually pretty brown on the sides, and the males are really colourful. So this is the Apistogramma Cockatoides male, and then the Super Reds that I've got are just these guys. So these are the Agassizii Apistos. So this is the male. Again, zoomed into the max because we need to do it like that. So these are Agassizii, and I haven't been able to spawn. These are two varieties that I've got. There's more. I think there's about 9 different species of these. These are very orange, but to be honest, Marie, if you're going to microcichlids, this is the guy that you want. You want the rams. If there's a way of me posting you some of the rams, I'm quite happy. I'll send you a ram down in a polystyrene box down to where you live. If you want to text that to me or Haley, that'd be great. I'll try and get a polystyrene box. I've actually got one just here, polystyrene box at the back there. So I could tape one up, and I'll send you one of the baby rams down because I've got tons of them. Everyone told you not to get rams. Was there a reason why, or is there a reason? Yeah, don't listen to people. I want one because apparently my tank isn't warm enough. So yeah, I get that. So that they are. I mean, like, if people tell you not to do something, then just listen to Dave, because I've got South American cichlids with African cichlids. They need 8 pH. They need 6.5. And all sorts of different foods, but they live in harmony. Like that tank's mint. I've got rainbow fish with cherry shrimp. I've got Apistos with cherry shrimp. Microcichlids and shrimp don't go together. I've got rams and cherry shrimp. I've got another Apista cherry shrimp, and they all live pretty nice. And people will tell you that they won't live together and they'll all die and eat each other, but it's what you do and what you find, and that's what the hobby's all about. It's about learning. Sorry about the charger shot. Try and raise you up a little bit. It's about doing what you guys do and finding out for yourselves. I find. What have you got? What could give aggression? Hi Keith, nice to see you in. You've got black rams. I need to speak to you about breeding them because they're pretty badass. I do need advice. Nothing about them. Yeah, just do what you want, Marie. Like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think you find your own path, and you'll find what does well for you. I know you prefer the nano systems and the shrimp and stuff, which is awesome. Like, I can't keep alive. I just can't do it. It's impossible for me. I can breed everything for some reason, but if I try and keep a shrimp alive, just one's okay. Yeah, I'd probably get a female if you're gonna have one in your tank. They're a little bit smaller, they're not as aggressive, but they've still got the nice colours. They have the blue lines around the face and stuff. and they won't be sort of going through a fish. I can send you a female down, no problem, if you want one, you know, free of charge. I'll just post it out. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. But yeah, just, you know, do what you like in your tanks. That's what I'm very much like Corey McElroy, where it's, you know, just you do what you want to do, and that's the way it is. I saw your video on wigglers on the discus, Arnold. I like the blue bits. Yeah, just let us know. Give Haley a message on Summit or me on whatever, and we can send you one down, no problem. I'll try and ship it, and it'll be a test ship for me because I've never shipped fish before, ever. Never shipped fish. So nice to see you in the chat, Keith. Thank you for dropping in. But yeah, I don't mind sending you one. I mean, I've got like 50 in a tank just here, and because they're a nice size as well. I probably won't put it with shrimp in a community tank. I say, yeah. Yeah, she didn't have social as such. I can text. She's got like Facebook, but she don't really go on it that much. I can send you her profile to text Haley on Facebook or whatever, and you can chat to her. That's fine. Yeah, Amanas are too big for the rams to eat them, Marie. The Amanas get much bigger than a cherry, so they'd be fine. I've seen Amanas in a ram's tank before, because if I only send you one as well, a female's much less aggressive, and also they're less likely to. They're not like as aggressive because when the males are in there, when they get into like breeding age, they can be quite the shits really. Basically, the rams can be a bit of a pain then when they get to the breeding age. That's when they start sort of going through the fish and marking territories and things like that, which can be a bit of a problem in the German blue rams. I've never seen much aggression. To be fair, most of the rams that I've ever had have been in breeding tanks, so they've either been in pairs or on their own. I have had them in community tanks before, and they're not like an angelfish, where an angelfish will just go for literally anything that's small enough to fit in its mouth. A ram's more territorial, so if they've got a small place in the tank where they call home, they'll more than likely chase fish away than sort of go for them aggressively to eat them or whatever. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine with one. Like I said, I'll pass over Haley's details to contact her, Marie, if you'd rather do it that way. I know it's probably easier for a woman to contact a woman, and it's safe for that. I don't know. I know what I mean. It's safe for a woman to contact a woman and sort out addresses and things like that. But I'm quite happy to send you one. No problem at all. So Keith's just asking what rainbows I'm breeding at the moment. I've not currently got any adults in the fish room at the minute, but I've got the blue rainbow fry, which is these guys, and I've probably got about 50 of these, so I'm going to keep a couple of these guys for brood stock. I did point out a nice male earlier on. It's just tucked in the back here, just off camera. He's got some really nice pectoral and tail fins on him, so I'm probably going to keep him with a nice plump female. And also, when I was taking the mops out for these guys, I noticed that I had some Praecox rainbows. So these are some of the offspring from some of the fish that I were breeding earlier in the year. So these are all Praecox rainbows, males and females. I think there's 2 males, probably about 9 females. So I put a mop in just because I'm curious to see if they're old enough to breed. I don't think they are yet, so we're feeding them a bit of brine shrimp, high protein pellets, and just seeing how these guys get on. And also, this is my shrimp tank as well, so if there's any food that goes extra, they'll take that on. But at the minute, I've got no real rainbows going on, but I'd really like to get some bows. I've got the 5 big Bosemai rainbows. I'll send some broad. Yeah, I'd love that, Keith. Any rainbows. Rainbows are my favourite fish. My rams and the pistos, they're a bit of a ticket off the box sort of fish. the microcichlids, because the eggs are so small and they funct up, and it takes so much time to hatch the guys out and grow them up, and they're a real pain to feed when they're young. It's one fish that I've just been on the tick off list and I wanted to do them, but of the heart of hearts, rainbow fish are the ones that I want to breed. They're the ones, when I'm retired and I've got this little fish room going on, I just want it packed with rainbows. My next species that I want to do is my Bosemani rainbows. So I've got them 5 males in my big planted tank, and I've been keeping them back for a rainy day. As much as I love them in there, they're beautiful rainbows. They're still quite young, and if I could get hold of some Bosemani females of any sort of number, preferably two, 3 or more, then I'm going to just drop sort of 3 of them in this tank, probably in this 40 breeder, and drop one of my males in there and just see what happens. But I'd love to have, like, if I could have any tank, it'd be like 900 different varieties of rainbows, and of the 900 varieties, have 1,000 each of them. You've got 5 females of Bosemani, or is it of the? Mine are from Gary Lang. Oh, I need to speak to you, Keith, because I need to get some Gary Lang fish in my fish room immediately. Like, I'll pay mad amounts of cash to get them posted here, and I want some Gary. I wanted the Gary Lang eye, so his namesake fish. Apparently, in the UK, it's very, very difficult to get that fish or any sort of offspring from that fish. But if I could get a couple of the namesake fish, that'd be absolutely awesome, and I'd just breed the hell out of them. And just, I'd want to keep them all. The thing is with rainbow fish, like the blue rainbows that I've got in this tank, I feel I struggle to sell them because it takes me so long to grow them up. As everyone knows, rainbow fish are difficult to breed. When you eventually hatch them out, you've just got this like months and months of feeding and watching and making sure they're all right. The blue rainbows I've got here are quite a bland rainbow. They've got the it's kind of like a dark blue stripe that they have down the side. And on top of that, they have like a top and bottom, they have a gold band. So to the naked eye, they look great. Thanks, Daniel, for dropping in. Cheers for coming in, and I'll catch you on the next one, mate. So yeah, they have the blue band and the gold stripes. So to the naked eye, they're really nice. But as far as rainbows go, they're very dull in colour compared to the Bosemani, the dwarf neon rainbows, or the Praycocks. The red rainbows are beautiful. I do want to get some red rainbows. I'll actually drop some food in here, so I'm just going to drop in some. I ain't actually got any brine shrimp at the moment, so I'll drop in some of this NT Labs probiotic, and you'll see what these rainbows are like when they feed. They go absolutely insane for food, and this is one of the reasons why I love rainbows. Fish keepers love feeding the fish, and we all wait for that one point of the day where we can feed them. But these guys are extra special when you feed them. You just see the tank like go absolutely nuts. Like, look at that, there's like a little bit of food, and it just sends them crazy. If that were brine shrimp right now, the activity in the tank, because they'd be just chasing it down, and they get sort of competitive for each other. That's real slow actually for these. If you give them a tap, because they like that, they know that we're feeding then. I'll try and get a little bit closer on it. It is a beautiful rainbow, don't get me wrong, but it's just not one that stands out. You know, there's not a lot of custom for this type of rainbow. It's more of it's a bigger rainbow as well. You're getting to about the 4 or 5 inch mark with these guys. They're going to breed like mad in your tank. If you've got any sort of plants, they'll breed like crazy. I prefer the shape of the adult males. Yeah, so the shape of the adult males, they usually get the snout, I call it, where the front of the face goes into a bit of a peak, and then they get the rainbow shaped body where it gets sort of tall and tapers down to the back tail, which is awesome. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I've never actually had a fully grown male rainbow in the blue variety. In my big planted tank that I've got in the house there, I've got some really nice blue rainbows that I'm just sort of keeping back for a breeding project. Hopefully I can get some males or females that I can breed in as well. but they are really pretty fish. It's just one that I've always wanted to have the space to have rainbow fish, and then when we moved to this property 6 months ago, I had the fish room sort of build idea, which I've been doing on numerous videos in playlists and stuff. And when I started doing the build videos on the fish room, I just realised that I could just breed so many rainbow fish and just have a real good time with it, and enjoy the hobby as well. Because when I was doing the tanks in the house, it was sort of, I needed to keep the tanks aquascaped, and I couldn't really sell them because when you was breeding fish, trying to catch a load of fish out of a escaped tank is nearly impossible. You end up ripping the tank to bits. So like this tank here, I know we've got some plants in there, but this bit of wood here we can just lift out. That plant at the back is just on a weight, and then I can just get my big net in there and I can just scoop them all out, and then they go to wholesale. How are we doing, Price Tag Aquariums? Nice to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Where are you from, Price Tag? Are you UK? Are you abroad? Or I know I've got a lot of subscribers that are in the US. They're probably jumping on. I think we're evening here in the UK, so we're talking like early afternoon. Haley's just saying there, her Ramzan snail's a pain in the ass. I've just scraped all the eggs off the glass, and then 10 minutes later they've laid more. Yeah, they are a pain in the ass, babe, I must admit. It's just one of them things, isn't it? Keith's just saying Aquatic Fanatics UK. That's why all my tanks are just plant farms. Yeah, I agree. If you've got spare space, like Keith has there, if you can just have a tank that's just pumping plants out, preferably stems, cryptocorns, any plants like that, get yourself a little CO2 system, a 40 breeder, get all your stem plants on the back half of the tank and all your crypts and stuff at the front. And what they'll do is, the stem plants, you can just nip the tops off, move them to other tanks, and all the cryptocorns will send runners out, and you'll be able to just snip off the little plants that are coming off and move them to other tanks as well. And that way you're saving money as well. So if you want to scape out any other tanks, your plants are there right away. You can scape out your tanks and the plants will just continue to grow, and you don't have to disturb that tank. Then you can just have maybe some shrimp in there, and just make it a big plant farm. You can have 40 breeder pumping out. If you've got 20 plants across the back and then 4 or 5 varieties of cryptocorns in the front, CO2 injected maybe. If you've got spare cash, CO2, nice plant line top. Even shop lights will grow nice plants. The world's your oyster, really. You can do the hobby in any way you want, really. But yeah, having a nice little a tank that's just a plant farm is good, real good. So Aquatic Fanatic, I'm awful at pronouncing names, but he just said, I've just had a plant I've never seen before, Cryptocorn Aponegitifolia, something like that. Aponegitifolia. I've heard of Aponegiton before. Aponegitifolia, maybe not so much. I'm not sure. I've never seen that one, Keith, to be honest. But yeah, I'm well into my plants. I'm just a secret plant hoarder. So my fish room's got the very basics. So we've got the Sessilifloras and the Simon's 53B. We've got the Java ferns. We've got the. I'm just trying to look around the fish room, see what we've got. We have got some Liliopsis brasiliensis. Duckweed for days. If anyone needs duckweed, I can sell you a wheelbarrow full every week on a Friday afternoon. I'll take no money for it, but I will deliver it to your house, no problem at all. Because we've got tons of that stuff, and it drives me absolutely insane. Duckweed's like the worst. I don't know. I don't know how to get rid of it. Like, I'm thinking about sending a fire team into my fish room at this point. I've tried everything. I'm thinking about getting Haiga do really nice, but yeah, they do. Haiga stuff's not too bad. I've got like some little heaters and stuff from them. I actually got sponsored by them a little while ago, but I'm trying to negotiate what's going on with that. So we'll hopefully get something coming from Haiga. But yeah, I was thinking about getting a surface skimmer to try and cane all the duckweed in here. But I was thinking about doing a surface skimmer on maybe like, I might just buy like a cheap canister filter and just try and ram the canister filter with duckweed, like surface skim all the tanks in the fish room. But the thing is, every time I seem to get rid of it, and I think I've got rid of it, it's like 2 days later, I come back in, it's like a jungle of duckweed again. And all my nets are like cleaned off. I clean all my nets off, I clean all my hoses off, my water change systems and stuff. And it just seems to come back. And I think it's just like one piece I'll hide in the corner under one of the things. Yeah, I've heard goldfish are really good as well, Keith, for getting rid of duckweed. But some of my tanks, like this one here, I'll try and zoom out again. This one here is rimless, you can sort of see where the duckweed stays. And then obviously like underneath you can see where it all is. But some of them are like this, where they've got the black thing round. And I think sometimes the duckweed will hide underneath. So when I do a water change, you'll fill the water back up to the line, if you get what I'm saying. So you fill it back up behind this black thing, and there'll just be that one sneaky piece of duckweed, and it will be the smallest piece ever. And it'll just cover every tank again. Would you like this tank in the fish room topping up? Would I like it topping up? What do you mean, Haley Hunter? Well, like right now? Or do you mean, would I like a glass of wine in the fish room? That'd be awesome. I can't believe how good these live streams go. Like, as a normal YouTuber that's trying to build a reasonably decent YouTube channel, it's been a real struggle to sort of get to the point where I'm at now. So I've spent like 2 years making the best content I can possibly make on the cheapest sort of budget. So the editing suite that I've got's pretty reasonably priced. I try and make good content for you guys to watch. So the fish room tours, the fish shop tours and stuff that I've been doing over the past 2 years have been sort of really difficult to do, because I'm not used to, I can speak to people face to face, which is really good, but speaking to a camera and filming a fish tank at the same time is it's awkward for, I think, anybody. And to have that sort of situation where you're going to post yourself online to possibly 1,000 people, and have people join and join memberships and pay for your content that you've been creating for years, it's a real nice position to be in. But it makes me want to do better videos and have, you know, better equipment to make nicer videos for you guys, which is what I'm going to be doing. So like now I've got to the point where I can get memberships. I'm going to upgrade my camera equipment, I'm going to upgrade my mic equipment, and obviously the videos that I do. So I'm just trying to make, like, I want to make my hobby into a little bit of a, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, I originally started YouTube to document the projects that I was doing, and the projects that I was doing people were interested in, so they started watching, which were great. I really like that, and I love like the fact that there were people that were in the hobby for 40 years, and they'd sort of drop a comment saying, "Don't do this, Dave, you know, you need to do this." And I'd try out their way of doing it, and it generally worked out. You know, most people are pretty kind-hearted in the fish hobby. There's some strange guys and girls out there, but most of them are pretty nice. And it's just been a bit of a hog and a slog and a whatever, but I'm really still enjoying it, and I love speaking to the community, and it's nice to have people that are interested in the same thing that I am. So I'm really enjoying doing the live streams at the minute. Basically, I want to ask if people want to see more of the live streams, should I have maybe a weekly one? I don't know if you guys would like to watch that. Should I post like maybe on a Thursday evening? We could do, I don't know, Thursday evening 9 o'clock. We'll do an hour live stream or a 2-hour live stream, and I'll also drop like a video on the weekend. That'd be it. So Zen Ginger said I've just turned on live stream notifications on Fish Farm Link. That'd be awesome. Thank you Zen for that. That's really nice of you. I really appreciate that. And any of you guys that can help me out, just like Zen did there, that'd be awesome, because I think a lot of this stuff that we do is very community based. Zen, I will make a mod the next time on the laptop. I don't think I can do it on here. Oh yeah, I can add as mod. So can block. So I'll put you as a mod. There you go, Zen. So welcome to the Horizon Fish Keeping family. Thank you very much for doing that for me. I really appreciate that. That's great. I think that's what it takes in this hobby. Like I've seen Zen on millions of live streams, not just mine, other people that I speak to. So like Marie and Arnold and everyone, they do a lot of live streams. I've seen Zen in there, and people that are helpful like that and are very they're nice to the community, and you can build that structure of people is really nice. So thank you very much for that, Zen. I really do appreciate that, and hopefully we can make some good content, and that'd be great. It can also be lonely without a community. Yeah, it can. The thing is with fish keeping, I mean, there were as years have gone by. I need to make you a mod as well, actually, Keith. Sorry about that. There you go, Keith, Sierra mod. That took no thought at all, because he's an absolute diamond. And if you haven't seen his channel, Aquatic Fanatics, you need to check that out, because it is mint. And if you're into anything Wallstad related, Wallstad tanks or dirt tanks, he specialises in that. So check him out. He's got a really good channel. It's brilliant. But yeah, it's all about community, this hobby. And I think the old school guys didn't have that. They had the books and stuff, and we have a lot of stuff that's online now. You can check out YouTube, can look online if you've got a problem. What's this algae? What's that algae? Why has this fish got a dot on it? Why has it got a growth on its face? Whatever. And we've got the community. We can speak to people and do this. I think the more it builds as a hobby, the more community is involved, and it's mint. Like I've learned a lot of tips and tricks from breeding all my fish from off YouTube or speaking to guys on Instagram. I used to speak to fish breeder Dean, for Aquarium Corp. I'd be sat there on a Saturday night, Dean, why is my rams not breeding? Talking to him on Instagram, and most of the stuff, it took me 2 years to breed a nice batch of German blue rams, and a lot of that stuff was from fish breeder Dean, from Aquarium Corp. And I spoke to him so many times, why is this not happening? Why do I need to do this? What do I need to do next? And we sorted out the temperatures and the pH and all the hardness and all that stuff, and it's just gone awesome. So we've got Keith again. We used to hang out around each other's sheds and garages before YouTube. Yeah, before my time, Keith. Like I said, I'm quite new to the hobby, but I'm sure there were plenty of sneaky people looking in sheds back in the day. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, Dean's fish room's pretty good. He is a really nice guy. So I actually messaged. I'm gonna do. So I spoke to Fish Shop Matt originally, and I'm going to do a fish shop tour, down at Maidenhead Aquatics in Taunton. But I actually just missed him. I was going to go down there at one point with my partner. My partner had planned a trip, but I was actually sick, and I couldn't go. So by the time I was well enough to go, Matt had left there, and he was working for MD Fish Tanks. So I never got a chance to do that, which was a real shame, because I think that'd have been a really good video. And it's like from my house here, it's like a 7-hour drive from the north of England to the south. So that'd have been pretty good. I speak a lot to Corey McElroy from Aquarium Corp on Instagram. I'm not a big fish type, I ain't got a big channel or all, but I think we get on all right. I'm nothing like his channel. He's got 1 million subscribers. But yeah, I speak to Corey a little bit on Instagram, but I speak to Dean Tweedle, his actual name is, on Instagram a lot actually, about fish breeding. So he taught me through the Praecox rainbows. He taught me through doing the German blue rams. He taught me through doing some other, like other bits and bats in my fish room, and it's been pretty good. So it's been a big help having them kind of calibre of guys in my arsenal of breeding fish, which is awesome. I did my PRMC in Taunton. Very good. What's PRMC? I have no idea what that is. Royal Marines. Yeah, Corey and Dean are real good. I looked it up. Was you a Marine, Keith? I know Marino's fish shop, Matt, really well. I only know Army and Navy stuff. Well, I was in the 152 Squadron in Leeds Royal Logistics Corps for about 3 years. So, but I was a weekend warrior, unfortunately. So I were in the volunteers, it were a good time. I enjoyed it. Met some good lads. Went camping and stuff. It was pretty good. No, you don't. I thought you did know. I thought you knew him. No. Oh wow, professional walkie-talkie person. I say. Yeah, rickshaws, cabs, and taxis for sure. We used to pick up stuff for you guys in the regulars and take it to your bases. Basically, that's what we used to do. Very UK based stuff in the. I used to drive the Rakoff. I used to drive the Rakoff trucks or the Landy with trailer on. That's basically what I did. Your partner does tanks. Oh, nice. Well, don't upset her, 'cause she'll put a 50 millimeter round for front window. Nice. That's something to say. That. .16 Maritime RLC. Nice. That's crazy. Well, I think it's time to wrap this show up, guys. So I hope you have an awesome weekend. I hope you're all watching the football on Sunday, which I won't because I'm taking my stepdaughter to her junior school prom on Sunday evening. So we'll be there doing that while you're all enjoying the football, hopefully having a couple of beers, sitting back and relaxing with your families. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. I'll probably check in midweek. I don't know which day yet. I need to work out when everyone's not live streaming yet. So I keep checking on other people's live streams. So I hope you're all well. I hope you have an awesome week next week. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Look after yourselves, look after your family, and I'll check in with you next week. So for now, guys, peace out, and I'll catch you on the next one.